Hi! Today, finally, I will show you my video for chips and gherkins. I said pickles maybe before, but it's I read here it's gherkins in English. So first thing, you have to open this. Oh! And you have to eat chips. Those are so salty, yuck. So, you do like me, and you ask your husband to eat the chips. And that's about the chips. And when you buy those gherkins, it's the company is MAI, and they are the only one to have that in the pot in the bottom. And you see they are full of holes in the bottom. There is that long stick here, and I will tie a rope here. So I will put that in the bottom with the rope, so when I pour my soap, I will be able to lift that after, and the soap will go through the little holes and make a design. So for today's design, I wanted to do pansies, you say? Pansies, those flowers, like this one. So I think it's pansy. So I have chosen colors, the yellows and purples and white. I have 4 colors. And I forgot to tell you that, you know, Pringles, that's pretty cheap to buy, especially when they come in, you know, when they lower the price and it's like $2. I don't know for you, but I spend so much money on stupid things for soap. Everything becomes useful for soap. Everything look like soap and smell like soap, and it's like so when $2, it's really not expensive. And and those gherkins, you have it seems I did 5 places, and I just found that design, but there's supposed to be many design of holes in the bottom and size also. It seems that there are some other size. I found just this one. And I did my soap was pretty thin trace, and this time I use white magnolia from Brambleberry as a fragrance, and very, very seldom I use flowers fragrances because they accelerate trace. But this time I thought I will do a thinner trace, but I will accelerate it with the fragrance. Didn't work. It stayed very thin. So it could have been a bit thicker, my trace. I divide everything, you know, I measure and I do all that to split my soap in for different color, but that's not necessary. It's just because I'm a kind of maniac to keep notes of what I'm doing, just in case I would love to do something else when time, you know, later on. So that's really not necessary. You can go and do as you wish. And I use today, I use coconut, olive, apricot kernel oil, palm, shea butter, castor, almond, sweet almond oil, just as a surfat. It's a 7% surfat. And so I told you about white magnolia, and but that's it. Did I tell you the colors I used? Queen's purple, mica, and ultramarine violet. And for the yellow, it's a yellow cupcake, lemon cupcake from MICAS. And the white is a TD. So I think we're ready. We're going in the kitchen, not to eat chips, but to do soap. So see you! So before continuing, here is the famous box of Pringles. Inside, I insert some butcher's paper that is shiny on one side to facilitate the release of the soap after. Then I tie the rope to the dip net because it is not as long as the tube, and that way it can easily be removed. And this is the dip net I took from the bottom of the pot of gherkins or dill pickle. I removed the pickle. I did not eat them all this time, no. And before pouring the soap, I installed the dip net at the bottom of the tube, and to be certain that the rope does not slip inside, I stick it on the side. I will now divide the soap in 4 and I measure. You can very well skip the measurement for that and eyeball it, because I only measure for my personal notes. So next time if I want to change something, it will be easier.
I can imagine you're all going to buy chips and dill pickle. They will wonder what is happening in your grocery stores. I told you I was taking a break to rest a little bit this summer. It feels good. Yeah. I needed it, but it's difficult to not think completely about soap, huh? So I do an open door Saturday. Come and see me. I will probably be out of my aquarium by then. Thank you for being here, watching my videos and commenting. So we will meet again in 2 or 3 weeks. Bye!